Hi, all the signs of the Zodiac. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this full moon in Aquarius, August 2021. You might want to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, even in this psychic crystal reading for the full moon, because some of those messages may apply to you as well. And remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So let's see how this is the second full moon in Aquarius. So let's see what comes up here for this one for you. So the first signs I'm going to start with are the element of Earth, which will be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Some of you Earth signs are going to feel like really charged up, like ready to go, raring to go, very energetic, excited, activated. You may be really inspired in many different ways. Some of you Earth signs may bring something to a close that was bothering you, but then you may turn around right at this same, like one right after the other, and start something new right after it. So you could quit a job and start another, end a relationship, get in another one, stop some project or thing you were doing and start a new one. Keep in mind the energies of this full moon will last up to 2 weeks or even go out as far as 30 days. Some of you Earth signs may be very intrigued about taking something out, a document or some, could it be information or like a birth certificate, a will, some kind of document, and get it verified or inspected. This could even be if you collect something and you want to get it verified that it is officially the right time frame, the right, the right person that could have owned it. Like taking something out for close examination and getting it verified comes up for some of you Earth signs from the energy of this full moon in Aquarius. Some of you Earth signs may feel excited, but you may also, in turn, also have anxiety. And sometimes you can get anxiety when you're excited about something coming up. I don't know, but I get like excited, but I also get for some of you Earth signs, anxiety may be a feeling you're feeling over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you Earth signs are going to receive some kind of notification that something got passed. So if it was a test you had to take, you're going to find out you passed. Or something, maybe it's passing a kidney stone. It could be something like that. But I really feel it's more like something you applied for or a test you had to take and you needed to get the result of pass or fail. Or yeah, it's like that something is go. Something's good for you, something gets the green light. But really, if you took any kind of tests or there was anything that came up that you could pass or fail, you may find out that you passed. Some of you may do some kind of reciting of something, like poetry, a reading of some kind of book, or because I get reciting something and winning. So if you enter any contest where you have to submit something that you've written or that you're speaking, doing any kind of public speaking, or even possibly if you enter a contest, I feel that some of you Earth signs are going to find out that you win something, especially if it involves writing or reciting something. Some of you Earth signs are going to be happy because you're going to teach somebody how to do something that you used to do that now it can take some pressure or work off of you. So you may be teaching like an assistant or new employees coming in, or you're hiring some people to help you and you teach them what they need to know, and then you can skip away from doing whatever you're teaching them. So it may free up more of your time. Be careful, earth signs, that you don't try too hard to impress somebody, because if you go out of your way to try to really impress somebody, it could actually come off weird, or it may backfire. Some of you may be trying to also fix something that you just can't fix. It's like, because my guides are showing me fitting a square peg in a round hole, or you're trying to patch something up and like make it work, but it can't, you can't fix it. And you can't fit a square peg in a round hole. So that's a caution for you over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you may argue this, but I get for some of you earth signs, you may be leaning too much on leaning on somebody too much for support. It could be emotional support, it could be financial support, it could be some other type of support. And it would be wise for you to, over the next 2 weeks, maybe you're not always doing it. Maybe it's just the next 2 weeks to 30 days, you're going to be doing that. So my guides are saying that's a caution. You might want to back off of that. So if you'd like to get more specific predictions for your sign, where I look into the crystal and get messages and predictions for your specific sign, you can get my psychic crystal readings for the month of August. If you haven't gotten them yet, many of you already have, but that link is down below in the description box, and you can click on that and it will take you to my Vimeo videos. You can also go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, and on the videos tab, you will see the heading for the August 2021 psychic crystal readings. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I hope these messages were of help to the earth signs. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Hi, water signs. Let's see what comes up for you. You know, some of you water signs may find yourself running out of something, and you may want to stock up on it. Are you running out of bottled water? Are you running out of food that you have as backup, or, just in case, or running out of something that you use on a regular basis, like printer ink, or, but I feel it may be more food related, but whatever it is, it's something that you would use quite a bit. I feel you're running out of it, and you may need to stock up on it, or you may end up running out to go get it over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you water signs are going to want to make some kind of declaration or announcement. You may be saying, I'm quitting my job. You may be saying, I'm getting married. You may be saying, I'm moving in with somebody. You may say, I'm moving. I don't know. I'm having the birth of a child, something. But over the next 2 weeks to 30 days, I feel some of you water signs making some important announcement to your friends and family, or maybe your job. Some of you water signs may want to tone down something and part ways with something. So like if you feel like you've been working too hard, you want to tone it down. If you've been spending too much money, you want to tone it down. If you just feel like energetically you're expending too much energy, you want to tone it down. And I do get that some of you may want to simplify your life and also get rid of stuff. You may feel like I've got too much clothes, I've got too many shoes, I've got too much, whatever, in your closet, in your closets, in your attic, in your basement, in your garage, in your house or residence in general. Some of you water signs are trying to relive some old memory. You may be just reliving it in your mind, or you may be getting together with old friends or family, and going, like getting together and going down memory lane and remember when and all that. Maybe even stuff from very long, long ago. So some of you, this Aquarius full moon is driving up, going down memory lane. Some of you water signs are going to receive some kind of notification that's going to make you happy, but I'm trying to see what it's about, but they're not saying specifically. And you may even be, it could have something to do with training or education or retraining your mind. Some of you water signs, there's some kind of change that's going to come, and it's going to bring about like a sharp change, and focus is going to come on you. But I don't feel this is a blessing. It's not something negative. So it's like some work you do could be highlighted. You could be in the spotlight over something you've created, or your talents or your skills, or at your job, or if you own your own business. Some of you water signs are going to receive a lot of compliments on your hair or your appearance, or, you know, how you handle yourself. Like your whole, like the way you look, the way you handle yourself, your appearance. But some of you, you're going to get some hair compliments here. Some of you water signs, the caution here is you may find it a little difficult that you have to divide your time or divide yourself between two things. It could be two residences, two jobs, a job and a business that you own, two people. So you may find over the next 2 weeks to 30 days a little bit stressed if you have to divide your time between two things. Some of you water signs may feel like a little down, or feel like you got left out or forgotten about something, but you really haven't. So don't take it to heart. I feel like if you're not hearing from people or you feel left out, I feel that where you feel this is coming from, these people are just caught up in their own stuff or busy with other things. It's really not a slight to you. So be cautious that you don't let that rent space in your head and you feel like, oh, I'm not hearing from so-and-so. Why aren't they contacting me? Did they forget about me? It's actually not. They're caught up in something else. Some of you water signs need to be careful, and this is only going to apply to some of you, that there's some underhanded like schemers going on around affecting your, that's at your job where you work, or if you're a public figure, that could be messing with your, you know, social media, or messing with your accounts. But especially if you work at another job or a business, I feel it's happening more there. It could be in your personal life, but I really feel it's more work related, like underhanded stuff and some scheming going on. And you may already be aware of it, or this may alert you, and then you're going to be like, oh, okay, I think I know what's going on. So I hope these messages were of help to you. If you would like to get more detailed psychic crystal reading for your sign specifically, you can go to the description box down below, and there's the link for my August 2021 psychic crystal readings that I put on Vimeo. If you go to that, click on that, then you can choose which sign you want and get that video on Vimeo, or you can go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, and click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you can see the heading for the psychic crystal reading. And even if you want to go back and look at other months, because my predictions aren't all, you know, when my guides tell me stuff, sometimes it takes longer for them to come out for people. So you might want to look at June's or July's or August. They're all there on the website, on my website. Just pick the heading of the video you want and click on the sign, and it will take you there. So I hope these messages were of help to the water signs. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Hi, fire signs. Let's see what's going on with your element of fire. Some of you fire signs are going to want to deep dive into emotionalism. And this could be especially in love, sex, romance, emotional connections with people. I get like you may find yourself diving deep in, or just diving deep into your own emotions. Some of you fire signs, this full moon in Aquarius, August 2021, is going to skyrocket you to some kind of success. And this could apply to fire, rising, or moon signs as well. I don't know, because, you know, it's a general reading, so it's hard for me to pinpoint. It may just be the Aries suns. I don't know. But skyrocketing to some kind of success over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Or it could be something you specifically did that is extremely successful in that time period. Some of you fire signs are going to be challenged by your partner to do something different. They may say, we never go here or there. I want to go rock climbing. I want to go skydiving. I want to go whitewater rafting. I want us to go on a far distant trip. Or maybe it's even as simple like, I want you to give up sugar. I challenge you to give up caffeine or smoking or coffee or whatever. So you fire signs, look out over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. I feel like your partner is going to challenge you to do something, either together as a couple or you personally. They're going to challenge you about doing something. This is a little weird. I get that some of you fire signs may have issues with your hearing, but it could be because like maybe you have like allergies or a sinus infection, or your ears are clogging up with fluid. Because I don't feel like you're going deaf. That's not what I mean. This is like your hearing's being compromised, and you may get like ringing in your ear. You could have tinnitus. Your ears may be clogged. You may feel like you're hearing yourself. You know, when sometimes if you get a cold or you have bad allergies, it's like you can hear your own voice in your head. I get like things that may be weird about your hearing over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you fire signs are going to get some kind of notification or find out that you're going to go away on some kind of trip. It could be a vacation. It could be a work trip, but you're going to make it like work/fun because this is something that's good. It's not something that you're going to feel as negative. Some major complications are going to drift away, fall apart and drift away for the fire signs. Fire signs really seem to be getting very affected by this full moon in Aquarius. I mean, all signs are so far, all elements, but fire element definitely. So some kind of pressing problem, or it could be a debt, it could be debts, but it feels more like pressure or an issue or a pressing problem. I get it. Drifts away, breaks apart and drifts away. You know, some of you fire signs could meet somebody that's going to be a very prominent person in your life. And this could be somebody that you think is absolutely amazing. They may blow you away. They may be really, you may be really attracted to them with chemistry, or they may be really good looking to you. But for some of you, if it's not that, this person that could come in the next 2 weeks to 30 days could be really super important to you in some other way. So you just have to see how that plays out over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Be careful, fire signs, during this 30-day period, you don't spend too much money. You fire signs also have to watch out. You don't eat too much, because some of you could be doing emotional eating, and emotional eating isn't always because you're upset. Sometimes when you're happy or excited, you can eat too much even. Some of you may need more rest, and you may want to think about, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical doctor, so it's just what I hear and I pass it along, but what you do with this is up to you. Because I get some of you may be having difficulty at night sleeping, or you're sleeping well and then you get woken up and then you have restless sleep. Some of you may need to take melatonin to help you go to sleep, or some other natural. I'm not trying to tell you to take hardcore sleeping meds. That's not what I'm suggesting, or some other remedy or something you know of that could help you, because I get like this restless sleep or disturbed sleep. So I hope these messages were of help to the fire signs. If you would like to get a more specific psychic crystal reading for your sign from my spirit guides, if you haven't gotten it yet, I know many of you did. August was a huge seller for my crystal readings, so you probably already got it. But if you didn't and you would like to get it, my August psychic crystal readings for 2021 for each sign of the zodiac, that link is down below in the description box, or you can get the links by going to my website, theluckymermaid.com, and go to the videos tab on my menu. You'll see that listing and you can click on your sign and it will take you there to that link to that video on Vimeo. So I hope this was of help to the fire signs. Now on to the air signs, the element of air. This will be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Some of you air signs may be inspired or feel affected, like you want to take control of something. It could be a business, it could be a job, it could be a love relationship, it could be of a situation over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you air signs are going to be breathing a sigh of relief because you're venting. You're going to vent. You may be venting to your friends, to your family, to the people around you. I don't know who you're venting to, but I get like it's going to be some kind of release for you. So you may be venting your emotions. Some of you air signs are going to be talking to people in positions of power that could help elevate your career, elevate what you're doing, take something up to the next level. Some of you air signs are going to be very, very determined that you're going to stop something from happening. Like it's something you see going down the pike, and you may protest it, you may pull out all the stops to stop something you don't like. That could be many things. That could be happening out in the world, things you don't agree with. You may want to stand up against it, or it could be something at your work or at your school or within your family. But like, it's something you're seeing trickling down the pike and you're like, no, I'm nipping that in the bud, but I'm putting a stop to it. You know, rewards come big this month for the air signs, where you're going to really feel like by the time you get to the end of this 30-day period from the full moon till 30 days out, like you accomplished something big. It may be like a big goal you had set for yourself, a big project, a big plan, a big dream, a big goal. You accomplish some big goal that you're going to be happy about within this 30-day period. Some of you air signs are going to get a raise, or somehow money for you is increasing, whether it comes to you through stocks or bonds or some other kind of investments, or somebody gives you money. But for many of you, it's coming from your work, like getting a raise. If you make a decision to take personal objects or personal items, or maybe even your home or car or small items, whatever, and you make the decision that you want to sell it, it'll work, you'll do well, and you'll get good money for it, and you'll sell it. You'll sell it, it'll do well, and you're going to get good money for it. Some of you air signs need more rest, or you need to take more time to look after yourself and take care of yourself. Maybe you're working yourself too hard, or you're trying to accomplish too many things. So something that's happening in your life is slipping that you need to get a grip on. And for some of you, oh, listen to Max, he's snoring over there, he agrees with that. You need more rest, or you need more sleep. And you need to take care of yourself more. Just a warning and a caution for you air signs. You may find yourself more emotional over the next 30 days. You may find that maybe your hormones are kicking up, or maybe it's cosmic energy, could be the energy of this full moon directly affecting you in a combination with other planetary activity. I don't know. It just comes up that the air signs may find themselves more emotional. And some of you air signs need to be careful that you don't work yourself too hard. Like if you're trying to diet and exercise, and you're doing exercises, and you may pull a muscle, you may, if you're lifting weights, you may do too much, or if you're jogging or whatever you're like, especially it feels to me like either with exercise or physical work that you have to do. Maybe you have to cut tree limbs down and move them to your curb. Or you have to dig up something, like dig a well, or dig a pool, or dig something, or dig up concrete and move it. But it's something physical. You have to be careful, earth signs. You do not pull a muscle, pull your shoulder, hurt your arm, pull tendons in your arm anywhere, shoulder, arm, elbow, or I feel it's especially your arms, but it could be anywhere. So try not to, be very cautious with exerting yourself with a lot of physical overexertion. You have to be careful of that. So I hope these messages were of help to the air sign. And I do truly appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. Now I have several video series. I always post my most recent links that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I use a variety of divination tools on very specific topics. I post those links down below in the description box, but they're also available on my website. The links, specific links to your specific sign for these different video series. And you can just go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos tab. You can see all the video series I've recorded. Click on the sign you want under the heading of the video you want, and it'll take you to Vimeo. Now, the most recent video series I recorded is the Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot Reading. It has 7 cards. They were pretty interesting, I thought. So you might want to check them out if you hadn't checked them out yet. I went back and looked at all the video series I've recorded, and this surprised me because I didn't realize this before. When I did the Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot Reading 2 years ago, it was one of my top selling videos on Vimeo. Go figure. Usually it's love or, the mid-year updates, or career, but Horseshoe Tarot Spread, lots of people liked it 2 years ago, so you might want to check that out. Also, my mid-year love update for 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions went out about 6 months or more, and that was for both singles and couples. The first part of the reading is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is for the coupled people of your sign. Also, my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2021 is available if you haven't checked that out yet. We're still in the second half of 2021. Doesn't it feel like, I don't know what you feel like time's going. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like time is flying like ridiculously fast, and other times I feel like it's moving slowly. So I don't know about you, but we still have more time left here. We still have all of September, October, and November, and December, and what's left of August. So we've got 4.5 months still in the second half of the year. So if you haven't checked it out yet, please do so. You might find some interesting and important psychic messages for your sign. I did the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, the center of it, the 6 cards in the center for each sign of the Zodiac. My career and finance, Psychic Tarot and crystal readings, those predictions go out 12 to 18 months. And they go out till, I believe it's November of 2023. So lots of time left in those predictions. My Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot and crystal readings, those predictions go out for 3 years. And they go out all the way until March of 2023. Another long time of predictions in those readings. Also, my solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions were right smack in the middle of them right now. We're getting affected. Those eclipses that we had in May and June are getting activated strongly now. If you haven't checked them out, you might want to. And I use the exact same format for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those are still in play with what's happening right now. They're still affecting you, those eclipses. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my Facebook page at The Lucky Mermaid LLC and on Instagram at The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. I'm going to say right here, please know this. I do not contact my followers on Facebook or Instagram and solicit them for readings. If somebody is writing you and saying, do you want an email reading? Do you want a FaceTime reading? It's not me doing it. I never do it. I have a wait list of over 500 people. I closed in 2018. I'm still working through it. I have not gotten far into what that 500 people that's still sitting there because I have very limited time for private readings. And I have a cancellations list of over 800 people still going, taking people on it every day. Multiple people ask me to be on it every day. I do not need to solicit anyone for readings. I can just go to these lists. So please know, if you follow me on Instagram, because I constantly get, DMs about it. I can't answer everybody. I try to post things to let people know. They're misspelling my name, or they're adding a dot, or they add a number at the end. These are not me. There's one page, that's it, no multiple pages, and I do not contact my followers for readings. So please block and report them because it's tiresome, and it's not just happening to me. There's many, many astrologers and psychics and tarot readers that this is happening to. So I hate to take up your time to announce that, but it'll save you a lot of time. If you get something from me on Instagram, it isn't me. Just block them and report them. Now, the other thing I want to say here is I have a longtime client and viewer who wrote to me the other day and told me of somebody that is taking my predictions, sometimes verbatim, word for word, and using them on their channel. And they started a new channel recently. And I went and listened to it, and I can hear some of them coming through. And some of them are from my Vimeo videos, not just my YouTube messages. I just want to say my channel is actually part of a business. I'm the Lucky Mermaid LLC. I have trademarked my business. That's expensive, and you have to wait a while for the trademark to happen. And I have had the trademark for years. That's a copyright violation. And I just want to put it out there that if the person is watching, I'm going to keep my eye on your channel. So just get your own messages from your own self and your own spirit guides. Please don't copy my messages, okay? So I hate to put that negativity out there, but I am so tired of people ripping me off and fraudulent accounts and people pretending to be me. I had 3 times in 2 weeks, 3 or 4 times in 2 weeks on Instagram, people are pretending to be me. And then I get this message about this person on YouTube. And people did that to me years ago, too, on YouTube. So just follow the Lucky Mermaid and you can't go wrong. So I hope you all have fantastic blessings that come to you from this full moon in Aquarius in August 2021. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.